invites His Excellency, Executive Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Ndubuisi, ably represented and also seated here in his own capacity by the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Enugu State, no other person than our own Professor Emmanuel Ikechukwu Obi, to please come and give the civic remarks and officially declare the way open. A round of welcome for His Excellency. Thank you very much.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings of the government of Enugu State. Indeed, tomorrow is now here. With the vision of this administration, I want to let you know that the things that are being spoken about with this administration are those things that dreams are made of. But for some of us who are within the State Executive Council and who have interacted closely with the Chief Executive and the leadership of this state, I want to tell each and every one of you who are currently heroes in my own lexicon, because you are the ones who have decided to stay despite all the odds. I want to let you know that the drive and the dreams of this administration might actually very soon let you people say that you did not make a mistake. It is utmostly refreshing to be working with this administration at this time, because what I am seeing is typified by a vision which was shared by the Chief Executive, the vision of the new Enugu City. And it is a new Enugu City with social amenities and social services working perfectly. And most of you will have been, if you are keen observers of the news, you'll have noted that a few weeks ago there was a big investment roundtable in Enugu State, and subsequently there has been the flag of the projects that are going to give site and services to the new Enugu project. What I want to let you know is that your support is highly sought after and highly needed. Let us share the dream, because with this one, I think there is a promise. So, coming back to what our profession is, Professor Noka has given all the statistics about the issues and the things that need to change. Incidentally, the thoughts align a lot, because what we are looking at right now with this administration for healthcare in Enugu State is to bring back the glory of the old, to be able to bring the health system to where it was and should be. A primary, a secondary, and a tertiary working interconnectedly with effective referral in between, and health services and facilities that are available 24 hours. Available 24 hours. That, in a sense, is what will improve our indices. If you listen carefully to a lot of what Professor Noka has talked about, it aligns with what the current dream is. In the 100-day speech of His Excellency, he clearly mentioned that he is set on ensuring that there is an improvement in primary healthcare facilities around the state. The process has already started. There is a big needs assessment being carried out right now with a gap analysis to find out exactly what is needed. Partners are being spoken to, and we're looking for ways that we can use to improve the healthcare system in Enugu State in such a way that services will be provided and the barriers that divide us for service delivery will reduce significantly. As Professor Maka was saying, why is it that we will be looking at no, our people will not be treated in this particular facility because it doesn't belong to the state? As part of the conversations that we have had, lo and behold, in the same facilities that you work with, there is a molecular lab somewhere. But that molecular lab is sitting in a federal government-owned facility. And then there is still pressure on the states to set up a molecular lab. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So, a lot of the barriers will have to start to come down. And then a lot of coordination and synchronization will have to start happening. And you, the doctors that have remained in Enugu, are going to be part and parcel of this change. Because what we are thinking around and trying to build are the systems that will connect you so that you will give the service you have been trained to give to inhabitants of Enugu, irrespective of where you work. And then there will be a sense of belonging and a sense of being remunerated for the service that you have been given. That system is being worked out. Because if there is a vision of an Enugu new city with social services that are available to everyone, this is the type of healthcare structure that we must build. And that is what we are working on building. In the past few months, will never hold a microphone without attempting to, especially in the presence of people who work in the healthcare space, without attempting to bring your minds to the fact that healthcare is no longer a static thing. It is no longer static. If it was static, the improvements that we are observing worldwide will not be happening. WHO missed it when they defined it several years ago. It is changing. And it is changing because of you and I. Because of the work we do, the research that we carry out, the improvements that we keep making every day. The keynote speaker has called on us to think and dig deep and find within us productivity. We can find productivity within Enugu, and we can give to the health space from our rich mental resource. Health used to be known as a complete state of physical, social, and mental well-being. But in my observations in months past, no one has been able to achieve that state. But we keep working every day, having meetings, having reviews, and so on. So why can we not entertain the idea that what we do every day, in the back-breaking, sometimes 12-hour clinical consultations that some of you achieve in a day, what are you doing? What you are doing is you are helping individuals to adjust to the stimulus that beset us. In fact, added to the stimulus now is economic. Real economic stimulus. So we are adjusting and helping people to adjust to physical, social, and mental stimulus. So why can health not be defined as a continuous adjustment to physical, social, and mental stimulus, and not just the absence of disease? That should be a better definition of health that we can tinker with and work on, because that's what we do every day. Orthopedics, better prosthesis. Internal medicine, better drugs for hypertension and diabetes. For the surgeons, better ways of stitching up the wound, better ways of anastomosis vessels, better ways of cauterizing. That's what we do. That's what we do. And we make people's lives better. So the definition of health can also change with what we do. This is NMA week. It is starting off today. And please take time and celebrate yourself. Be like the Agaba lizard a little bit, and once in a while look around you. Beat your hand on the chest and nod several times and say, well, I'm still here, while others have given up and run away. So it's 1 week of celebrating the profession, 1 week of reminding ourselves that there is work to be done, 1 week of letting off steam a little and relaxing, because if we don't, we will break down. So enjoy yourselves for a few days. They will still be calling you, they will still be giving service, but you still remember to laugh a little, and you still remember to banter a little with colleagues, because it is important. So, with the full recognition you have given me now to represent His Excellency the Governor of Enugu State, it is my pleasure to officially and formally declare this NMA week open. Thank you very much.